I'm Emily Niebuhr at the National Weather Service with Alaska statewide weather. For today's weather, we have a low pressure system which is centered in the Bering Sea. It has a front that is stretching across the Alaska Peninsula and portions of the eastern Aleutian Islands. And also, we have a trough associated with that, causing widespread showers along the western Bering Sea coast up all the way towards the Chukchi and the Seward Peninsula. Meanwhile, to the east, it's fairly dry across much of central Alaska, though a few thunderstorms are expected to pop off later this afternoon. And meanwhile, to the south, we have a high pressure system sitting just to the west off of the Panhandle region. To the south of that, we have a 1,008 millibar low in the Gulf of Alaska with a front that goes southward of it. For tonight, these systems are fairly slow moving, so not much change expected. That Bering Sea low is basically in the same spot with its front draped across the Alaska Peninsula. Meanwhile, we have that low in the Gulf of Alaska move slightly to the north at 1,006 millibars. And meanwhile, that high pressure system along the Gulf Coast continues to drift slowly westwards towards Prince William Sound area. Meanwhile, along much of the western Bering Sea coast, clouds and showers overnight. For Saturday, that low pressure system in the Bering strengthens slightly to 998 millibar low, but its front stays fairly stagnant and drifts slightly to the west across the eastern Aleutian Islands. Meanwhile, high pressure drifts towards Kodiak Island at about 1,014 millibars. Some showers and thunderstorms are expected to cross central portions of the state for Saturday, so watch out for some thunderstorms if you are in the interior. Meanwhile, that low pressure system in the Gulf of Alaska has a front that moves across the Panhandle throughout Saturday. By Sunday, again, these systems are not moving that fast this weekend, so that low in the Bering strengthens slightly. Its front is still draped across portions of the eastern Aleutian Islands. Meanwhile, that high pressure moves south of Kodiak Island and strengthens to 1016 millibars. Meanwhile, widespread thunderstorms are expected Sunday afternoon across much of the interior as a high pressure system drifts across the North Arctic coast, causing widespread stratus. Meanwhile, that low in the Gulf of Alaska and its front will be impacting the area. With Alaska statewide weather, I'm Emily Niebuhr.